everybody, I thought I would do just a little bit of an update because as I'm heading away on vacation for a week or so, a little over a week actually, but I just thought I'd just mention, I'm not really going to show progress today, but I wanted to do a couple of shout outs and I've been meaning to do it. I'm really in my mind, I've been very much getting into this whole idea of vacation thing. Like I worked a stretch here recently and just kind of was just thinking a lot about going away, and I've been trying to paint a little bit here and there, but a lot of my standard routine has already been kind of going by the wayside in anticipation of going away and leaving home for a bit. I don't know about you guys, but I've had some work done in my house this summer, and the theme lately over the last year is whenever I've had something to be done at the house, like people to come out to do something, it's always like a problem has been created when trying to fix a problem. So it's sort of like a couple of years ago when I actually had like some concrete done in my backyard, and actually I had like a new driveway put in and a big patio in the back. Well, I was getting my house painted too, and in the process I purposely chose to have the concrete done after the paint, just thinking that a brand new paint job after doing a nice concrete finishing and patio and things in the backyard, that I'm just going to get paint on it, right? Like that there's going to be specks of paint. Well, in the end, what ended up happening is I got the new paint job and the concrete work was done, but then I got like all kinds of concrete dust on the first 3 feet of the house. Then, even with that concrete job, irrigation system was kind of ruined and they didn't know where they ruined it, and so it was like this discovery process there. And then to recently, now fast forward a couple of years, trying to get some windows replaced in my basement, and thankfully actually the installer, who's great, actually discovered some cracks in the concrete foundation where the windows were. Now thank good God they're not in other spots of the foundation and they can just be sealed, but I really thought this work was going to be done before going away, but now like the windows can't be replaced until somebody comes out and fixes the concrete. Then the guys can do the windows. And I just swear, in order to fix the concrete, my wife said they're going to like open it up the ground and ruin the irrigation again. And I just thought, I almost lost it when she told me that. Because I didn't even think of that, but that's probably what's going to happen. But that's the way my last little bit has been. And I'm just really looking forward, like the work is halted, but I'm really looking forward to just going away for a bit. I haven't had a Heresy Hump Day in a long time, and Musty Wargamers is kind of off for the summer, but we'll be starting up again in September. Rusty and I at least have planned on that, and we've got a couple of folks and for our first couple of shows who will be recontacting again. I've already contacted them. But we'll have a couple of guests in the first couple of episodes. But since I haven't had a sponsored beer in a long time, my daughter on Father's Day was with my wife getting some beer just after food shopping, and I guess she picked out a special beer for me. And it relates, in some ways, I just realized it kind of relates to the India army that I'm doing, because I have actually finished my cavalry. I'm not going to show them today. I'll show them after my vacation. So I'm getting close to having finished the DBA, and I will show that. But my daughter bought me this, apparently it's a Belgian beer, and it's called Delirium Nocturnum, and it looks extremely psychedelic. I didn't realize it was a strong beer since I just opened it. It's Victor Kest. Victor, he is, I think he's in Belgium, but so maybe he'll know this one. I don't know, but 8.5% alcohol, so it is kind of strong. And it looks very dark. It says that it's triple fermented, and so just finishing pouring it here. It's pretty foamy when you pour it out. But yeah, I'm not going to show any progress today, like I said. I'm just going to do a couple of shout-outs that I've been wanting to do. I could do so many shout-outs, but two kind of just came to mind recently. Two channels that I've been just starting to watch recently. For a little while now, but still somewhat recent, I've been watching Grossmesser 666, and I will link both of these below. Grossmesser's got a pretty cool channel. He actually does both historical and science fiction, so I think he does a bit of 40K, and he's doing some historical. I think he did Persians recently, and he's got like a battle report up, Persians versus Carthage, and a little bit of, he did a channel update recently, and he does chats and things too. And so, yeah, I've kind of enjoyed watching his stuff, and so you guys should check it out. Another person that's just done a brand new channel, because and I believe he's only done 2 videos, and had a really entertaining first my channel like intro video, is the Rural Wargamer. So my understanding is he's in Australia in a rural area, from his intro video, pretty rural, and he's a longtime wargamer. He's been wargaming for like 20 years. I don't know for sure because his channel's so new, but I get a sense that he's a bit more historical focused. And he did, early into like his channel, like his second video, he did a little bit of a tutorial on how he does barbed wire, which is very cool. And like I said, I really enjoyed his channel intro as well. So, yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing some new stuff, by all means, I recommend those 2 as channels to check out. And so, yeah, I'll have links below for both of those channel pages. So, that's really it today, just a short one from me. I just wanted to do those shouts, kind of mention that I am on hiatus still, and although I'm dipping into painting here and there, I have actually in my new special project, the Twilight that I talked about, at one point when I was just kind of wanting to do something different, I did actually sculpt up some bases, clean up the models, and get in prime and get ready the first faction that I'll be painting right after the DBA. I'm not going to quite show those yet. This camera, which my screen is off so I can't see myself, but this camera is actually not the greatest for showing things close up. I usually pull out my camcorder to show stuff close up, and so, yeah. And my room is still really in disarray. For those of you where I just talked about one window they were able to put in, but they didn't seal it up because they kind of just didn't want to do all the finishing work until we were finishing the other ones. You could probably see, gosh, I can't even point looking at the camera screen, but right there, like, that's a new window that's in there, but it's just not, they haven't put the framing and all that stuff in. They haven't finished it. And so, yeah, have some work going on in the basement at the moment. But yeah, hopefully that'll be done around the end of the summer. So, and I'll be able to get the hobby room back into normal shape. Well, this is it. I hope you guys are enjoying your summer. So I'm going to be signing off for a little bit. I'll be back probably, I'm thinking definitely before mid-August, but definitely by mid-August I'll be back doing some updates and showing some progress on painting. So I hope you guys are doing well. I usually do when I'm away, kind of still follow videos, so I'll be just occasionally commenting on some of your videos for those of you that put up videos. And so even though I kind of disconnect, I still like to tap in here and there when I'm away, just to relax and stuff. So, okay, catch you later, everybody. Take care.